anytime I look at my to-do list and it's like, well, here's what's on the to-do list and I better get it done today. My brain's like, yeah, no, I think a nap
Yeah.
sounds better. I'm like, wait, what's
Right.
happening right now? What's happening right now?
Right. So that's a good point. That brings me to to a next question. Balancing everything when you are an entrepreneur and a woman entrepreneur at that, right? Whether you have a life partner, whether you have a spouse, whether you have children, whether they're grown or little, whether you have, what doesn't matter. When you're an entrepreneur and you work from home, your life and business mesh, right? So your
Right.
schedule, your calendar is going to be a mixture of client calls and getting to a doctor's appointment, getting to the kids' swim meet or making it to dinner with your partner that night, your spouse. So when it comes to not getting into that frame of mind of, oh, well, I have 10 more minutes before I have to do something, I should just make another Instagram story, right? How do you balance that constant need to be producing?
I will tell you that has been one of the biggest struggles for me as an entrepreneur because when I started my business, I was working full time and I was a sales coach for another coach. And so like I was working 3 jobs. And so I created like an Excel spreadsheet for every that had like a pie chart in it so that I could see like where am I spending my time. And when I went full time in my business, I really struggled with bringing the 9 to 5 mentality into my business. It was like, okay, you make your to do list. This is what you have to get done every day. And then I worked with one of my mentors from many moons ago who had a program that was like, here's how to schedule your time and your projects and put things on your calendar and get shit done. And what I found that that did for me was it created so much stress and so much pressure that I just like an absolute victim
Yeah.
to my to-do list and my calendar every day. And I was like, okay, this freaking has to stop. This has to stop. I have to change something. So the way that I really balance my life, and I will tell you that also the ADHD thing that I have is like at like 9, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, my brain's like, hi, let's do things. And so it's like, okay, we got to manage that. So I have a notebook next to me at night. Every time my brain comes up with ideas, I'm like, okay, we're just going to jot it down. We'll get to it so that I can be present with my husband. But I've also worked with my calendar so that I have specified days where all I do is work with clients. So I'm either
Yep.
coaching or I'm teaching or I'm answering things for them in our Slack channel or in our Facebook group. And then I have specified days where I'm just doing creative things. So I'm getting work out of my brain. I'm creating videos or I'm writing content or like those are like creation and usually Mondays are coaching day and maybe some admin in the afternoon. Tuesdays are writing, getting things out of my brain. So podcast episodes, reels, TikTok ideas, the course that I'm working on, the book that I'm working on. Wednesdays are one-on-one coaching days. Thursdays, I'm taking what I worked on Tuesday and actually recording those things. So I'm even separating out the creation and the recording of it because trying to do all of that at once just sends my brain into a total spiral. And then Fridays are like catch up, clean up, admin, whatever is vital only. Everything else gets rescheduled.